When most seniors go to bed, they believe their heart and brain finally rest. But the truth is, that's when the real danger can begin. Every night between midnight and dawn, more strokes happen than at any other time of the day. Doctors see it every morning. Patients who seemed fine the night before suddenly lose speech, movement, or memory while they sleep. What causes it? The answer often isn't what you think. It isn't just high blood pressure or stress. It's a hidden pattern, a bedtime habit that quietly changes how your blood flows through your body. When you lie down at night, your blood pressure naturally drops. That's a good thing. It allows your arteries to rest and heal. But for many people over 50, the arteries have already become stiff and inflamed. Instead of relaxing, they tighten. Blood slows down, clots form more easily, and oxygen can't move freely to the brain. During deep sleep, when circulation is lowest, that lack of flow can trigger a stroke. The heart doesn't warn you. It simply struggles in silence. So what exactly goes wrong? For most seniors, it's not one big mistake. It's a small bedtime habit repeated every night: eating too late, skipping water, taking the wrong supplement, or going to bed stressed. These seem harmless, but together they turn your bloodstream thick and sluggish, just when it should be thin and smooth. Your body was designed to repair itself during the night, yet these habits shut that system down. Think about this. The moment you fall asleep, your breathing slows, your heart rate drops, and your blood pressure should fall gently like a wave. But if your blood is thick from dehydration, salt, or heavy food, that wave never softens. The arteries stay tense. That tension pushes against fragile capillaries in the brain, and one small blockage can cause a lifetime of damage. Now here's the hopeful truth. You can change this pattern in just a few nights. Your body still knows how to protect you. You just have to give it the right conditions before bed. Doctors call it vascular preparation, a short routine that tells your arteries to relax, your blood to thin naturally, and your nervous system to calm. And it starts not with medicine, but with what you do in the last 60 minutes before sleep. One of the most powerful signals you can send to your heart and arteries is hydration. Half a glass of water before bed keeps your blood fluid enough to move without strain. Not a large glass, just a few sips to restore balance. Then breathing. Deep, steady breathing through the nose increases nitric oxide, a natural gas your body uses to widen blood vessels. 3 slow breaths before bed can drop blood pressure by up to 10 points in minutes. But the real key lies in relaxation. When your mind is tense, your arteries are tense. Stress hormones keep them tight. That's why gratitude, prayer, or calm reflection before bed aren't just emotional tools, they're physical medicine. They trigger your parasympathetic system, allowing arteries to open and pressure to lower. Many seniors don't realize that their nighttime posture matters too. Sleeping flat on a thick pillow or curled tightly can restrict blood flow to the neck and brain. A slight incline or side position keeps circulation balanced and reduces clot risk. It's small but powerful. There's also one specific food that supports this process, beets again, but this time for a different reason. The nitrates in beets convert to nitric oxide and keep vessels open through the night. A small glass of beet juice an hour before bed increases blood flow to the brain by up to 20%. Add a pinch of turmeric or a few walnuts, and you've built a natural anti-clot formula without drugs. Imagine this. You finish your day calmly. Lights dim, television off. You drink half a glass of water, take a few deep breaths, and focus on relaxing your shoulders. You sip your beet, drink slowly. Within minutes, warmth spreads through your body as vessels expand and pressure eases. You lie down, not heavy, but light. Your heart slows. Your blood moves quietly through every artery. That is when healing begins. During the night, your brain uses that smooth circulation to clean itself. It removes toxins and repairs nerve connections. Scientists call it the glymphatic system, a network that only activates during deep, peaceful sleep. But it can't run when your blood is sluggish. When you prepare your body correctly, This cleaning system clears the plaque that contributes to both stroke and memory loss. You wake up clearer, calmer, sharper. Now, let's look at what to avoid. The biggest trigger for nighttime stroke risk is salt and dehydration. Many people have salty dinners, then don't drink water. Blood thickens, pressure spikes, and the brain's vessels can't handle the load. The second mistake is caffeine or alcohol in the evening. Both tighten arteries and raise pulse rate. The third is late eating food digestion, pulls blood to the stomach away from the brain at the exact time your heart should rest. Replace those habits with this simple nightly plan. Stop eating at least 2 hours before bed. Take slow, deep breaths in a quiet room. Sip warm water. Stretch your arms gently. Think of something good that happened today. That's it. It might feel small, but inside your arteries understand the signal safety. When the body feels safe, the blood flows freely. After a week of this rhythm, you'll notice subtle changes. You'll fall asleep faster, your pulse will be lower, and your mornings will feel lighter. Over time, your stroke risk drops naturally because your arteries are no longer under midnight pressure. Every night becomes an investment in tomorrow's health. Each calm bedtime is one more step away from risk and closer to strength. Remember, your heart and brain are connected by one river, your bloodstream. Keep that river calm and clear, and it will protect you while you sleep. You don't need to fear the night. You just need to prepare for it. So tonight, give your body what it's been asking for all along: hydration, calm, and quiet rhythm. Your heart will slow, your blood will smooth, and your brain will rest safely. When morning comes, you'll wake not just alive, but renewed proof that healing doesn't happen in hospitals first. It starts in the quiet, peaceful moments before you sleep. When you close your eyes at night, something powerful begins to happen inside your body. Most people never realize it, but your heart and brain don't rest, they repair. This quiet repair process is nature's way of protecting you. But for most seniors, that process never truly begins because their nightly habits keep the body stuck in alert mode. The mind may fall asleep, but the circulation doesn't. The arteries stay tight, the blood stays heavy, and the brain never gets the oxygen it needs. That's why strokes so often strike between midnight and sunrise. The body was supposed to be healing, but instead it was struggling. Every cell in your brain depends on a smooth flow of oxygen-rich blood. When the arteries are open and relaxed, your brain works like a clean river, washing away waste, building new connections, restoring memory and clarity. But when arteries stiffen, that river slows down. Blood begins to pool in small corners. Tiny clots start forming, and oxygen drops for just a few seconds. You don't feel it. You just toss or wake up tired, not knowing your circulation, fought for balance all night. That's the invisible pattern behind many sleep-related health issues: poor flow, poor rest, poor repair. The brain is the hungriest organ in your body. Even a small dip in oxygen can disrupt its rhythm. Over time, these micro-disruptions add up, increasing the risk of both stroke and cognitive decline. But the beautiful part is that this process can be reversed even after years. Your body never forgets how to heal. It only needs a reminder. Think of your heart and arteries as a team. During the day, they handle the pressure pumping against gravity to reach every cell. At night, they want to rest. When you give them a chance, when your blood is smooth, your breathing calm, your body relaxed, they use that time to rebuild. The inner lining of your arteries, called the endothelium, releases nitric oxide. That single molecule is your natural protector. It keeps arteries open, prevents clots from forming, and improves communication between your heart and brain. But the endothelium is sensitive. It responds to what you eat, how you breathe, and even what you think before bed. A calm heart rhythm encourages more nitric oxide release. A racing mind shuts it down. That's why peace before sleep isn't just emotional, it's biological medicine. Now imagine this bedtime pattern. You finish your evening calmly, maybe reading, listening to soft music, or spending a few minutes in gratitude. You sip half a glass of warm water, then take 3 slow breaths through your nose and out your mouth. You can feel your pulse slow down. That's nitric oxide being released, opening your arteries gently. You've already started protecting yourself without a single pill. Within minutes of lying down, your heart rate continues to drop. Your blood pressure lowers slightly. Your arteries widen, and blood flows smoothly to your brain. This is what doctors call nocturnal dipping, the healthy drop in blood pressure that allows your brain's vessels to rest and clean themselves. When this dipping doesn't happen, the risk of stroke doubles. But when you trigger it naturally, the opposite occurs, healing. Hydration plays a big role in this. Many people go to bed slightly dehydrated, which thickens the blood. That's like asking your heart to pump syrup through narrow pipes. A few sips of water before sleep prevent that strain. Not too much, just enough to keep your blood fluid and steady. Your breathing pattern matters just as much. Deep breathing isn't only about relaxation. It increases nitric oxide levels in your nose and lungs. Slow breathing through the nose for just 2 minutes before bed can improve circulation to your brain by 20%. Think about that. No medicine, just breath. Now, let's talk about the food connection. Your dinner and bedtime snack decide how your blood behaves through the night. A heavy, salty, or sugary meal thickens blood and raises pressure. A light, nutrient-rich meal helps your body repair. One of the best nighttime choices for your arteries is beetroot, as we discussed earlier. The nitrates it contains become nitric oxide, the molecule of relaxation. Within about 45 minutes, your arteries open wider, your pulse slows, and your brain receives better oxygen flow. If you prefer variety, spinach, celery, and walnuts offer similar effects. They are rich in magnesium and L-arginine, both essential for healthy circulation. Even a small handful before bed is enough. But the magic isn't only in the nutrients, it's in the timing. When you eat or drink something beneficial 1 hour before bed, your body processes it right as the repair phase begins. Between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., your body performs the majority of its vascular maintenance, cleaning, restoring, and balancing. That's when your nighttime habit makes the biggest difference. It's also important to mention the role of stress. When you go to bed anxious or tense, your brain releases cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol keeps your heart alert, your pressure high, and your arteries tight. It's like telling your body there's a threat even when there isn't. You can stop this cycle by ending your day gently. Turn off screens at least 30 minutes before sleep. Dim the lights. Replace noise with calmness. Even a few minutes of slow breathing, soft instrumental music, or gratitude journaling lowers cortisol and allows your arteries to open. Many seniors underestimate how small these changes can transform their health. You don't need to overhaul your life, just protect the last hour of your day. That hour decides how your heart, brain, and vessels behave during the night. That hour can either add years to your life or quietly steal them away. Think of that hour as sacred a time for recovery, not activity. Your brain doesn't need more stimulation, it needs peace. Your arteries don't need more pressure, they need space. When you understand this, every night becomes a form of healing. Now, picture yourself doing this for a week. You stop eating 2 hours before bed. You sip a small glass of beet juice or water. You stretch your arms gently. Take slow breaths and think about one good thing from your day. You lie down feeling light instead of full. You fall asleep faster, wake up clearer, and feel something new. Your heart isn't racing. Your mornings are calmer, your thoughts sharper. That's what happens when your brain finally gets oxygen without interruption. Every night you repeat it, your arteries grow stronger. They remember how to relax. Your blood pressure gradually stabilizes, your energy increases, and your risk of stroke drops naturally. This is not magic, it's the body returning to its original design, the design nature gave you, where healing happens quietly, rhythmically, while you rest. So the next time you prepare for bed, remember this: your heart and brain are waiting for calm. The The moment you slow down, they begin to heal. Your breathing, your thoughts, your last sip of water, they all matter. Because that's not just a bedtime routine. It's your body's built-in stroke prevention plan, working silently while you sleep. Now that you know how your brain and arteries heal at night, in the next part we'll explore the emotional and physical signals that show your body is finally repairing and how to strengthen this natural protection for years to come. When your body finally begins to heal itself at night, you can feel it not in your dreams, but in the way you wake up. There's a difference between sleep and recovery. Most people sleep, but few recover. True recovery means your heart rate slows, your blood pressure dips, and your brain clears the waste it collected through the day. When this happens, you wake up lighter, your mind sharper, your energy steady. That's your sign your body has entered the healing rhythm. For most seniors, though, this rhythm is broken. It's not their fault. Years of habit have confused the body's natural signals. Artificial light keeps the brain alert when it should rest. Screens and late-night news keep stress hormones high. Heavy food keeps the stomach working while the heart wants peace. Over time, the body forgets how to switch off. But the good news is, it can relearn. The body never forgets its original design. It only needs to be reminded gently. Every night, one of the strongest reminders you can give your body is consistency. Healing loves routine. When you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, your internal clock begins to synchronize with your heartbeat, digestion, and hormone flow. Within a week, your heart rate lowers at the same time each night. Within 2 weeks, your blood pressure starts to dip naturally during sleep. Within a month, your body repairs faster and your brain begins cleaning itself more efficiently. This consistency also resets something deeper, your nervous system. Seniors often live with low-grade tension they've learned to ignore. Shoulders stay tight, breath stays shallow, thoughts stay quick. But every night you breathe deeply, eat light, and release stress. That tension melts. You're not just helping your heart, you're teaching your whole body to feel safe again. Safety is the foundation of healing. Your arteries open only when your body believes the environment is calm. That's why gratitude, prayer, or a few peaceful thoughts before bed have real physical effects. They shift your body into what scientists call the parasympathetic state, the healing mode. In that state, your arteries widen, blood flow improves, and oxygen reaches deeper into your tissues. There's another element many people forget: warmth. Cold environments make blood vessels constrict. Warmth helps them expand. That's why a warm shower or a hot compress on your neck before bed can make a real difference. It signals your arteries to loosen and allows blood to flow freely. Combine that with calm breathing, and your circulation improves before you even fall asleep. Another simple but overlooked step is how you position your body. Sleeping slightly on your left side takes pressure off your main arteries and supports blood flow to the heart and brain. You don't need fancy pillows or equipment, just a slight shift can improve how well your blood moves while you rest. Now think about this for a moment. Your brain spends nearly a third of your life asleep. That time isn't wasted. It's when your memories are sorted, your heart repairs micro damage, and your arteries renew their lining. When that system runs smoothly, you age slowly. When it's disrupted, you age faster. That's why people who sleep deeply, with steady blood flow, look and feel younger. Their cells receive oxygen efficiently, their skin stays vibrant, and their minds stay clear. This is not a miracle, it's biology working correctly. Nature never intended your body to break down early. It only happens when you interrupt the repair cycle night after night. Once you fix that, everything else improves on its own. Let's take a deeper look at what happens when your body enters deep healing sleep. Around 90 minutes after falling asleep, your heart rate drops to its lowest level. Your blood pressure follows. Nitric oxide levels rise, widening your arteries. Blood becomes thinner and more fluid. The brain's cleaning system activates. It flushes out toxins that build up from stress, processed foods, and everyday life. This process continues in cycles throughout the night. Each one strengthens your heart and brain. But if your bedtime routine keeps your body in alert mode, these cycles never complete. That's why people can sleep 8 hours and still feel exhausted. Their body never reached the deep stage of repair. Your goal is to guide it there, naturally. One small but powerful signal is silence. Noise raises cortisol even when you're half asleep. Try sleeping with calm background sounds, ocean waves, rain, or soft music under 60 beats per minute. These rhythms mimic your heart's natural pulse and guide your breathing. Silence or steady rhythm tells your body it's safe now. Now imagine a senior who applies this every night. They drink a little water, breathe calmly, keep the room warm but dim, think of one thing they're grateful for, and lie on their left side. It takes 5 minutes. But within weeks, their circulation improves, morning pressure drops, and they feel more alive. Their mind clears, their sleep deepens, and their heart finally gets the rest it deserves. If you could see what happens inside your body while you sleep, you'd never take it for granted again. You'd see blood moving smoothly through relaxed arteries, brain cells glowing with oxygen, and your heart beating at peace instead of in strain. You'd see healing happening quietly, faithfully, every night. And it all begins with one decision: to make your nights peaceful, not perfect, just peaceful. Every calm night adds protection to your brain and heart. Every relaxed breath strengthens your arteries. Every bit of rest repairs years of wear. Now, there's something even more interesting. Studies show that when seniors practice calm nighttime habits for just 3 months, their risk of nighttime strokes or heart events drops by up to 40%. No pills, no surgeries, just rhythm. The same rhythm nature built into every heartbeat. So tonight, when you turn off the lights, remember this. Your body is not shutting down, it's opening up. Your arteries are listening. Your brain is preparing to heal. Give them the peace they're asking for. Drink your water. Breathe slowly. And feel your heartbeat soften. That's not just sleep, that's repair. And when morning light touches your face, take a deep breath and thank your body. It kept you alive through the night, quietly, faithfully. That's something worth honoring every day. In the next part, we'll bring everything together, a simple nightly ritual that combines breathing, hydration, gratitude, and gentle motion to protect your heart and brain for life. This final rhythm is how you stop fear and start healing, not just while you sleep, but every single night for the rest of your life. Every heartbeat you've had today has carried you here to this quiet moment before sleep. For decades, your heart has worked without complaint, keeping you alive through stress, joy, and everything in between. Now it's time to give it something in return. Not a pill, not a quick fix, just a nightly rhythm of calm that tells your body you're safe, you can heal now. The final part of this journey isn't about doing more, it's about doing less, more intentionally. Healing doesn't come from intensity. It comes from stillness, rhythm, and respect for the quiet signals your body sends every night. When you understand those signals, you can protect your heart and brain naturally for the rest of your life. Let's create your personal nighttime ritual. It's simple, gentle, and takes no more than 10 minutes. You can think of it as medicine made of calm. Begin 1 hour before sleep. Dim the lights. Light tells your brain it's still daytime, and that keeps cortisol high. Low light tells your body to release melatonin, the sleep hormone that also protects your arteries. Melatonin isn't just about rest. It's one of the strongest antioxidants your body produces. It helps repair vessel walls and prevents clots. Turn off screens. Every flicker of blue light keeps your brain in alert mode. Replace it with silence or soft sound music, with a slow rhythm, or just the quiet hum of your home. As you do this, your heart rate will drop naturally, your breathing will slow, and your arteries will start to open. Now, prepare your body for hydration. Half a glass of water or warm herbal tea is enough. Avoid ice-cold drinks. Warmth helps your vessels relax. Take slow sips. As you swallow, notice the warmth spreading through your chest. That's your cue. Your circulation is ready to rest. Then, focus on your breathing. Sit or lie down and take 3 slow breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 2, and exhale slowly through your mouth for 6. Feel your shoulders loosen, your heartbeat soften. This small act increases nitric oxide in your bloodstream. It tells your arteries to stay open through the night. If your mind is restless, use gratitude as your anchor. Think of one person you love, one small joy from the day, or even just the fact that your heart kept beating for you. Gratitude releases serotonin and oxytocin chemicals that lower pressure and relax the body. You'll feel it almost instantly, a warmth in your chest, a calmness in your thoughts, a quiet comfort that spreads. Next, position matters. Lie on your left side with your head slightly elevated. This helps blood flow freely from your heart and reduces pressure on your main arteries. If you prefer sleeping on your back, keep a small pillow under your knees. It softens circulation and eases the lower back. Now, the final step, nourishment. 1 small serving of beet juice, a few slices of banana, or a handful of walnuts. These are your natural protectors. Beets give nitric oxide. Bananas provide potassium and magnesium. Walnuts offer L-arginine for vessel repair. They're not snacks, they're fuel for your body's nighttime cleaning system. You don't need much. Just a few bites tell your body, I have what I need. I can rest. Within 45 minutes, your arteries begin to widen, blood pressure eases, and oxygen moves more freely to your brain. That's when your healing cycle begins. As you close your eyes, imagine your heart slowing down. Each beat becomes softer, steadier, easier. Picture your blood flowing smoothly through wide, relaxed arteries, reaching every corner of your brain and body. See that gentle current washing away waste and tension. That's not imagination, that's what's really happening inside you. During the night, your brain will clear toxins through its lymphatic system. Your heart will repair micro tears in its vessels, and your cells will restore energy for tomorrow. All because you chose peace before sleep. In just a few weeks of consistency, these changes become permanent. Your morning blood pressure readings start to drop naturally. The fog in your mind clears. You'll notice your hands and feet staying warmer, your breathing deeper, your heart quieter. You'll realize something profound. Healing isn't complicated. It's rhythmic. You'll also begin to feel a new kind of strength, not the kind that comes from exercise, but from harmony. When your heart and brain communicate freely, your energy becomes steady. You won't wake up dizzy or anxious anymore. You'll wake up balanced. It's never too late to start this. The body is designed to respond at any age. Whether you're 50 or 80, your arteries can still become more flexible. Your heart can still rebuild its rhythm. Your brain can still regain its clarity. All it needs is your consistency. So tonight, make this promise to yourself. Not a dramatic one, a simple one. Promise that you'll treat your nights as sacred. You'll give yourself those few calm minutes before bed. You'll let go of the day, breathe slowly, drink your water, and rest without worry. And when you do, you'll discover that the most powerful medicine isn't found in a bottle. It's found in the silence between heartbeats. The moment your breathing slows, your arteries listen. The moment your mind quiets, your brain heals. The moment you choose calm, your body begins to protect you. So tonight, as you lie in bed, feel your heart beating gently. And remember this truth, your body was never against you. It was always waiting for you to slow down. Let the night do its work. Let your body do what it was designed to do. And when morning comes, don't rush. Open your eyes, take a deep breath, and thank your heart for another day of life. Because 99% of seniors don't know this, your body already has everything it needs to prevent a stroke, repair your arteries, and restore your strength. You just have to give it the peace it's been asking for all along. Sleep deeply. Heal fully. Your best medicine begins tonight.